Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and picking up where we left off in the previous Bitcoin video. Now, at this moment, Bitcoin is hanging out at that 618 Fibonacci level at a price right now of around $20,450. Now we are seeing a bit of consolidation. Now we're here on the 4-hour chart, and we're really needing to make that attempt over this Fibonacci level, that 618 Fibonacci level, using the Fibonacci retracement that goes from our 52-week low of Bitcoin, where Bitcoin's price was at a price around $17,600 in the middle of June. And that's the start of our wave one that had completed in the middle of August at a price around $25,000. So what we've had now going on is we've had that wave two that had completed, which there's no guarantees yet that we've actually completed the wave two, but that's what I'm saying right now because the technicals don't tell us anything otherwise. And now we're within a wave three from these much larger impulses. So within this wave three so far, we've had an A, B, C wave move. And now we're working on a little bit more of a correction right now, as we're just really anticipating what's going to happen as far as the FOMC meeting. So Bitcoin at this current Fibonacci level that it needs to break through, that's at a price of $20,500. If it's able to break through that and work its way up to hopefully seeing it do a 50% retracement from that wave one. And there's some things in the way there though that it really needs to accomplish. So let's turn this on over to the daily chart, where we'll see on the daily chart we have Bitcoin that is currently experiencing some extra resistance because our 100-day moving average is also right there as well. So the 100-day moving average is at a price of around $21,100 right now. So the price of Bitcoin really does need to break through that, and that would get us right into that 50-day moving average. And we have some other things that's also there to be looking forward to, and we'll need to look at that as well, because our bull market support band, we're very close to getting up within. So the bull market support band has been coming down, especially due to all the sideways trading that we have been seeing and all this consolidation with Bitcoin. And this has really had us within this wedge pattern that we've had. And you can see, which I've been talking about this for a long time now, but we go from that all-time high with Bitcoin and how it had come down within these 5 waves, and then completed right where we started that wave one at that 52-week low. And this wave three was a big breakout wave. So there was fear that it would end up seeing that price of Bitcoin going down to a new all-time low. It never did happen, but there was a lot of people saying that we would be seeing Bitcoin go down to a price of $12,000 or even lower, which could still happen. But but right now the market's not telling us that that's the case. So if we're going to be getting gradual interest rate hikes and we keep seeing this type of momentum over in the market, then there's a good possibility here that we can continue seeing this nice run with Bitcoin and this wave three really pan out. So if we are to be able to get on the other side of this bull market support band, which would be at a price around $23,000, $23,000 to get on the other side of that, then there's that possibility with Bitcoin to see a bit more price movements, especially as we do approach where our 200-day moving average is, which is at a price of $25,000 here at the moment. So that would just put us right back to where our wave one was. Now, the big thing here with our 100-day moving average is, in this case, if we're able to break through that 100-day moving average, that was a big area of resistance that we had seen with Bitcoin when it tried to break through that back in the middle of August. So that 100-day moving average is right there. There was a lot of resistance preventing it from getting over that. And now with this new attempt, if we do hear good news as far as the interest rate hikes, then if we were to see a good nice pop with the price of Bitcoin and have a little bit of a breakout there, break out of that 100-day moving average and start working that attempt up to that 200-day moving average, then we could be easily on the other side of the bull market support band and see much better price movements. And all that distance that we do create between the price of Bitcoin and this falling wedge, the trend line here, that's all great stuff and all things that we want to be seeing. So very similar to what we've been seeing with Ethereum creating that distance from itself and that trend line, Bitcoin doing the same thing. So all great stuff to see, and it's pretty amazing to think that this falling wedge pattern can be so consistent for a year, going from November of 2021 all through now, and then finally we're seeing that breakout with it. We've just seen that breakout, and hopefully this just continues, this momentum keeps going up, and we just put all that news from what 2022 had offered us behind us in 2023, hopefully, as we see much larger price movements. Now, as far as where I think that things in the long term will be going with Bitcoin, which I'll get more into the short term here in a minute, but as far as things in the long term with Bitcoin, I think that there's a possibility that we could be seeing Bitcoin do a really nice retracement. Now, in this current graph, I have that price possibility. I've seen the price of Bitcoin going to around $48,000, so somewhere between $45,000 and $48,000 is a possibility. But even $50,000 wouldn't be too far out of the out of the realm of possibilities as we go and try to really retrace this wave two that we had to the downside of the price. We were back at the end of March as we were ending that first quarter of 2022. So there's also this other price that I think is also very possible. And if we don't want to be that bullish and think that the price of Bitcoin could be going that high, and be a little bit more realistic, but at the same time, some will say it's still very bullish, but we have to, of course, assume that we would be seeing that price go higher than our wave one, of course. So we have the $30,000 price possibility as one that we could be seeing the price of Bitcoin going to. And I think that we'll probably be seeing that here much sooner than later. If we were to go for a $30,000 price, I think that we could be reaching that $30,000 price at some time here, still within this year before it ends. I mean, I know that's a big if, but I think that that's something that would be in the realm of possibilities. If we were going for a much larger wave three, then the possibility of seeing that in 2022 might not happen, as that would stretch us into 2023. And I mean, as far as a really nice retracement of all the losses that we had seen with Bitcoin too, of course, plan that out to be sometime in the future in 2023 or even 2024. Who knows how long it would take to see that nice of a recovery. So we're just really focusing on the wave three right now at this moment. So now looking at Bitcoin here more so in the short term, as far as what we're looking at here on the hourly chart, we can see this consolidation that we're having here along this Fibonacci level. A lot of consolidation within the price of Bitcoin, really making these attempts to try to get over a price of $21,000 and try to stay above a price of $20,000 is kind of where we're hanging out. So I mean, it's not very common to see the price of Bitcoin to show so much stability with the range of $1,000, and this is going from a week here that we've been looking at this. So very nice to see this sort of stability within the price and low volatility, but volatility might be coming here very soon. So do keep that in mind, that is a very high possibility that we could be seeing that. But hopefully we do see that first with a price bump that will happen beforehand. Now, let's look at this current sideways trading though, because as we did come up so fast here within our ABC correction within the wave three, we're also seeing another little correction here. So just when we switch over to the hourly chart, you can get a little bit more details of what the price is doing. So if we were to say that this is our A wave here, this was our B wave, and we're within our C wave. Now we're really just anticipating where this is going to be going from here. Is this going to continue to work its way to the side and then break out to up through the Fibonacci level, or is this going to be something that's going to fall through and possibly even fall through that price of $20,000, which we've been managing to hold above? So cross our fingers with that one that we're able to maintain this. But if we were to see this end up being something that's going to be sending us to the upside, I think that we're going to really need to test and attempt to break through that 100-day moving average as we do make that happen. So just to pull it all up here, I'm going to change this over to the daily chart, and you can see what we're doing. So we just really need to see a decent price bump with Bitcoin to make everything work out right. But usually when you do see this type of consolidation within the price, if this is going to be a bullish triangular pattern, then there's a good possibility that this could be something that could happen. Hopefully we don't see this consolidation happen for far too long, and this breakout is something that happens much sooner than later here in the short term. So anyways, that's the update with Bitcoin. So we're really just trying to focus on seeing Bitcoin break through this $20,500 price on the Fibonacci level, and then try to work its way up to that 50% Fibonacci level and break through that 100-day moving average at that price of of $21,500. So those are all key things here to work on in this short term with Bitcoin. So anyways, with that being said, I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I keep you guys updated on what happens with the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum every single day, and many other altcoins as well. I'll see you all in the next one coming out right after this. Thank you for watching and listening.